This is gonna get so ridiculously annoying. Frustratingly, I decided to go to a 3-monitor setup, which you would imagine would be really cool. And don't get me wrong, it is. We've got that sweet 144 hertz, which is awesome. But it means I have to mount my mic upside down in my face, which is going to be interesting. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. My name is Will. It is super great to see your face. If you guys are new here, it's just super great to see you. In today's video, we're going to be looking at streaming equipment. Now, I know this is kind of a topic we have covered before in previous videos, but I kind of wanted to revisit it as things have kind of changed around. They've kind of like turned around.
Well. How the turntables...
In case you didn't know, we're kind of in like a global pandemic, so things have kind of gone a little bit awry. Like prices of equipment has kind of gone through the roof. Things have just got really confusing. Also, I've noticed a lot of brand new streamers have started because of quarantine, so I kind of wanted to provide some information that is already out there, but I kind of wanted to revisit again now with a fresh look, with that kind of those quarantine goggles. So without any further ado, let's just dive straight into it. This video is sponsored by G Fuel Energy. Don't forget to use code ICE at gfuel.com in the store to save yourself some money. Also, a link can be found in the description to save yourself some pennies. That's code ICE at gfuel.com. So as always, my advice for brand new streamers is use the equipment that you currently have. If you're brand new to Twitch and you are only in your first week or first 3 months of streaming, then you don't really need to worry about brand new equipment. I recommend if you have a pair of SteelSeries headphones, using those headphones, using the microphone that you have with those headphones, and that should be your audio, and that should be how you listen to your streams, that should be how you listen to your music, and you don't need anything fancy. The same with a webcam. If you have a really crappy old webcam, like something like an old Logitech or something just lying around the house, feel free to use that. So that should be your first kind of equipment that you are using. Now, if you've been streaming for a little while now, you're feeling a little bit more comfortable, maybe you have a few subscribers and you want to treat your subs, you want to treat your viewers and upgrade your equipment, it's kind of getting tough to know what to buy. Now, most of the time, a lot of streamers, myself included, would recommend usually the C922 Pro. Now, this webcam at the minute is like £80, probably about 90 bucks, which is ridiculously overpriced. When I first bought mine, I got it for about £35, I think, so you can see how much it has increased. Now, I'm not saying don't get one if you can. Like, there's websites like eBay, there's loads of secondhand websites where you might be able to buy yourself one, but in my opinion, it's honestly not worth the money. So my recommendation instead of the C922 Pro is the Microsoft LifeCam HD300. Video editing ice here. How's it going? The reason why I paused the video at this moment is because I actually have found another camera while looking through Amazon, trying to get some B-roll for this video. It looks really good. It's pretty cheap. I think it's about £58 off the top of my head, but it comes with a little ring light. It's got some really good reviews. It's 1080p. So the camera I'm just about to make a recommendation about is good, but this one also looks pretty great. So I will show you hopefully right now on screen, just on the Amazon page. So make sure you go check it out because it might be worth it. And if you do try this camera, please let me know if it's any good, because I might start making a recommendation to use this one instead. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the video, I believe, which I will show you guys on screen right now. Now, this webcam is a lot cheaper. When I say a lot cheaper, it's currently like £69, I think. It's still not great. It's not a great webcam, but it's fine for kind of first time streamers. As long as you've got good lighting as well, you pair it with good lighting, it can look really good, especially if you're kind of like on a budget. Now, if you are really set on getting the C922 Pro, then it is a great camera. I used it for such a long time. In fact, it was the camera I used just before I upgraded to my mirrorless camera, so I can't kind of recommend it enough from that point of view. But honestly, at the price point it currently is, unless you can get it on somewhere like eBay or you can get it on a second-hand shop, I just don't think it's worth buying right now. So maybe hold off on the equipment you have and maybe wait for the prices to come down a little bit once they start producing more. Okay, so in regards to audio, one thing I would recommend for audio is making sure that you are getting a USB microphone to start off with. Now, there can be some temptation to go straight to an XLR microphone, and sometimes they do have some cheap ones out there, but I always recommend, just for ease of use, going for a USB, because otherwise it gets super confusing. Now, one of my favorite USB microphones on a really kind of like cheap budget is the Blue Snowball. I used that microphone for about 6 months. In fact, I still use it occasionally. It's kind of like my backup microphone just in case anything happens to my Blue Yeti that I have, and I think it's really great. It's really compact. It sounds good. It can be a little bit tinny, but again, if you're kind of first starting out streaming, then it really doesn't matter. Now, if you don't have the budget for a Blue Snowball, then just use a headset microphone. There are plenty of cheap headset microphone adapters that you can get on Amazon. Again, I will leave a link to that in the description and maybe show you guys some examples on screen. But if you have like a SteelSeries headset or anything like that, just use that. It's perfectly fine. I mean, I know a lot of streamers now that stream to 30, 40 people and they just use their headset microphone and no one has a problem with it, especially if you pair it with software like Voice Meter. You can get those to sound really, really great. In regards to lighting as well is just anything you can really get your hands on. I use behind me RGB spotlights. Now they're really great, but they're really powerful, so I would probably not recommend them for a small room like me. I've actually put some filters over them to kind of reduce them a little bit, make them a little bit softer. So I would probably recommend that you go for some form of strip lighting, just because it's gonna be a little bit softer, a little bit subtle. Now with lighting, what you kind of tend to want is you want two different colors in the background or a different color in the background, just to kind of separate you out a bit, make you look a little bit more three-dimensional. You also want a nice light hitting your face, so I recommend getting a pretty cheap ring light. That would be absolutely fine to get, and then maybe getting some extra lights across the side just to kind of like highlight your chin and just kind of make you stand out a little bit more. But I will leave a link to all of those in the description as well, and also throw some examples up on screen for you to see. Now honestly, that's really about it when it comes to equipment. You don't really need to go above and beyond, and you don't need anything crazy when you're a beginner and you're kind of like in that intermediate level. If you are thinking about going up one more stage on audio, then obviously the Blue Yeti is a really, really great investment, and I will be doing a video comparing all the different microphones, which will be coming out very, very shortly, so make sure you stick around for that. But yeah guys, that's literally everything. If you have any questions, make sure you join my Discord. There will be a link in the description to that as well. It's super active community, and it's really, really helpful. Also, don't forget to hit up my Twitch. I stream every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday at 9 p.m. GMT or BST, I guess at the minute, or 4 p.m. EST, so make sure you hit over there. Also, don't forget to hit subscribe if you like this video. Also give it a thumbs up because that helps out a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Stay safe guys. Bye.
Remaining. Well done.
Oh baby, back on top. Let's go. That's how daddy likes it. Oh my god, I'm sorry for saying daddy. That was weird time.